Good afternoon, YouTubers, and welcome back to the David Swordplay Garage. Now, I was wondering the other day, as I was cleaning the old V85TT, actually how many of this model had been produced. So I did a bit of research on the internet, and I've come up with some interesting facts, although I actually couldn't find out how many had been produced because it's the kind of information that Piaggio don't give out. So if this information is of interest to you, join us after the intro and I'll let you know what I found out. So the V85TT was launched back in 2019. Now it was designed by a chap called Marco Lambri, who was the Piaggio design director at the time. As that's the information I can find out. Please forgive me from reading from my notes, but my memory's not as good as it used to be. And Piaggio won't actually, as I've said, release how many they've built, but what I do know is it had a significant effect on Motor Guts' sales, and it's been the main driver behind the resurgence of Motor Gutsy, and put a 12% rise in their sales, in their net sales, so it's been quite a successful model. To give you some context of the volume, Motor Guts' total global motorcycle sales are in a range of about 6,000 to 7,000 units per year, and the V85 is the undisputed champion of that small volume. It's the engine driving the whole company's growth. Now, if you look now, we've got the V100 Mandello, V100 Stelvio, off the back of the success of the V85TT, so it's really helped Motor Gutsy. And one of its variants, the V85TT Travel, alone accounted for hundreds of sales globally. This bike is a huge global hit for the boutique manufacturer Motor Gutsy. So where are they all going? Well, unsurprisingly, the heaviest distribution where Motor Gutsy has its deepest roots is in Europe, Italy being their main market, and of course you've got the likes of France, the UK, where the brand with the V85TT is quite a strong seller. Okay, and they also realised that the USA was going to be a big market, so after it was launched they really prioritised getting the V85TT into the United States, and I'm sure they had to do various little modifications to the bike to achieve that. Anyway, we can't find out any sales figures. What we do know, it has definitely been a success. It's what they call a true global classic enduro, and it's distributed worldwide. But the major sales areas are in Europe, followed strongly by the USA. And there are also people who've bought them in India, Norway, Sweden. So what I'm asking today, what I thought would be nice to do, if you own a V85TT, if you could leave in the comments below where you're based, do you like the bike, what model it is, and would you consider buying another one? It would help us to build up a picture of the V85TT's history. So this is David Swordplay saying thanks for watching. If you could do that, or I've just asked, leave a comment, let me know where you're based, share it with your friends. So if they've got the V85TTs, they would comment also and help me to form a picture of how successful the V85TT has been. So thanks for watching. This is David Swordplay saying catch you in the next video.